Hey everybody,
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katie, and this is The Mo and Katie Show. We're two friends from two different worlds, coming together in harmony for one podcast. We're random, ridiculous, and have been taking humor seriously since 2018.
Each week, we'll share two positive news stories, a quirky fact, today's weird holiday, a shared experience, and we may even play a game, all while punning the crap out of each other.
No, you can't say that.
Fine.
It's The Mo and Katie Show. Gratitude, humor, positivity. Hey everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katie, and this is
The Mo and Katie Show. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands edition. If that won't make you jump over and watch the YouTube video, I don't know what will. Jazz hands.
Yeah, for sure.
How's everything going, Moe? How are you doing?
I am tired. I'm exhausted. I don't even.
You've been all over.
Yeah, somebody asked me. They were asking me what time zone I was in, and couldn't answer. Then they asked me they said, well, then they thought I was stupid. And then I said, well, where are you? I couldn't answer that either. Then they thought I was really stupid. So I didn't get that job, but,
You've been all over. You were just in Vegas for a reunion. And before that, you were on the Ohio River. And personally, I miss you. I would love to see you again in person sometime soon. So.
That would be nice. Yeah. Then I had Alabama in between all that. So
that's right. You did. Yeah.
Everything's been so fun and so good. But what have you been doing holding down the fort? What have you been up to?
I've been holding down the Eastern time zone for you. I've been, teaching the world to make music one person at a time. That's what I've been doing.
What's your tagline? It's not one person at a time.
It's where the music, I had to look at my board.
I just saw that.
Where the music in your heart comes to life. And that's what happens in this room where I am. So,
you are good.
And as much as, listeners, Mo and I prefer to be in the same space when we make our podcast, but we're doing what we can with what we have. So here we are.
So I want to know if anybody who watched the last one, what you guys thought of our green screen usage.
I loved it.
I know you did, Katiekins. Hey, I love me. So I don't know what I'll do with the green screen because I have the green screen now and then you do not. Yes. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I have the turquoise wall, which is some form of the green screen, I guess.
Follow your bliss.
Something different. But would love to know what you think. And it's just, I think it's, I get excited when I think about people listening and like that we get to be with you in your car or on your walk or whatever. Yeah. I just love that. So thank you all of you who are tuning in and enjoying the Randiculous. And I actually texted my son Josh last week and said, Josh, you really need to listen to the podcast. And he volunteered to come on as a football expert because I clearly am not. And he'll bring some of his best dad jokes. So he offered both of those things to us. But yeah, so that was fun talking about something I know nothing of. So
what's even funner is the fact that you brought up that topic. So
I know. I had some things to say, but anyway, so, happy fall. I'm really enjoying the little bursts of color in the leaves, seeing those more and more.
Okay. Can we get back on track? Talk about football and we don't know how to talk about football. So
time zones, music in your heart coming to life, Alabama, all things going on in the world. Mo, tell us what else is going on in the world.
Well, there's something strange in the neighborhood.
Oh,
and it's up for rent. Exactly. Ghostbusters in Portland, Oregon. Get this. So they are auctioning off, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're taking bids and you can spend, 3 nights at the hotel or the firehouse in Portland, Oregon, where they shot Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's actually really cool. I didn't realize this, first of all, I didn't realize it was filmed in Portland, Oregon.
I didn't know that either.
But it's this, 3-story firehouse that, was built in the early 1900s. And they said that the beds are freshly made. And most of the ectoplasm has been expertly cleaned up. So I don't know if you want to bring like a black light or a blue light just to check.
A squeegee.
Yeah. And a top sheet. But they also so they have the pantry is stocked and they have Stay Puft marshmallows and cheesy crackers.
That's awesome.
I think you can wear the suits too. I just thought that was really cool. So wedding up Portland, Oregon. That. I mean, just that for the people, and I don't think you have to be a child of the 80s, like to even appreciate the movie. Well, they've redone it like 3 times now?
Yes, there was so there was Ghostbusters 2,
Right.
and then the girls version,
Yep.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the more recent one, what was it called? Somebody who's listening is yelling the correct title, but a recent reboot a couple of years ago that was really good actually.
Well, I
I
never
really
saw
liked
it. I saw the
Revisited Ghostbusters Reignited. I don't know.
Dustbuster Super Turbo.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Slimier than ever, something like that.
It's not what you think. Okay.
It's, it's hard being a music teacher sometimes. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, so you can auction they're auctioning off 3-night stay at the Portland, Oregon 3-story firehouse from the 1900s where they filmed Ghostbusters.
Very cool.
The
Annie
original.
Potts was in that too. She was the secretary. And,
I just remember Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis, yeah.
Anus?
Annie Potts was the
Is it anus or?
Moranis.
I think it's anus.
It is not.
Oh, yeah. Agree or disagree.
Speaking of things to edit out, no. Speaking of people in uniforms, I want to share a story that happened right here in Maryland. Normally we go to London.
Yeah, right. For all the good
for
stuff.
Our positive stories, but this is something that happened right here in Maryland. Now, it didn't start off so great. There was a multi-car collision in earlier this month, and one of the passengers that was involved was a woman named Megan Warfield. Now, Megan happens to be a firefighter.
Oh.
But Megan also happened to be about 8.759 months pregnant when this collision occurred.
8.7.
She was very pregnant. Let me just put it that way.
Isn't it kind of a binary thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm
okay.
not sure
So
how you divided it. But that did not stop her from going to pull one of the passengers who was trapped in his car out of his car. So she got her 9-month pregnant self down on the ground, pulled this other passenger up while someone else held the car because she wanted to make sure that they were safe. She could tell that they had some injuries. And she was trying to keep them calm while she's doing all this while she's pregnant. And she had been on desk duty, but decided after this event to go to Johns Hopkins Hospital, have herself checked out, and the baby arrived not too long after that. I think it was within a day or so the baby arrived.
Wow.
So
the baby come out with like wearing a cape.
da, 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 da. So yeah, so the baby joins. They named the baby girl Charlotte, and she joins her siblings Ellie and Jameson. So we just want to say congratulations to Megan and her boyfriend Joshua as they've welcomed Charlotte in. And Megan truly is somebody who put herself on the line to help save somebody else.
That's
so
awesome.
Thank you, Megan and baby Charlotte, for making that happen.
Baby Charlotte was like, I got it, Mom, I got
it. Get that crazy pregnancy strength. So
yeah, I'm not familiar with it. So
all right. Well, anyway, speaking of pencils,
right to the point you got there. I feel
well,
like
I knew this led up to this.
That's what I was trying to get. Pun stealer.
All right, well, I erased you to it. So.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's why you go. That's why you go number 2. That didn't sound right. What I meant was, you know what?
You are sharp, winner. This is a quirky fact about pencils.
Okay.
You can take one pencil, and it has enough graphite in it to draw a line that is 35 miles long. 35 miles long.
Without being sharpened?
Well, you just
how
just
broad of
it.
a stroke? Like, because like I don't use just the
pavement.
I just don't use like the tip. I don't use just the tip. I use the like a side. See, this is why we do it in person, so that I'd be punched by now. So like if I'm just I feel like if you use just the point, you could probably go 35.895.
I've been going back and listening to old podcasts, and I think that you feel like your mission in life is to shoot holes into my quirky facts.
I don't like to shoot holes. I like to poke holes with a number 2 pencil.
I have tried to up-level my research.
Are you mad at me?
And you still always... No, I'm not mad at you.
I feel like you're mad.
I'm just noticing a pattern. Anyway, quirky fact, enough graphite in a number 2 pencil in a pencil to draw a line that is 35 miles long. If you are only listening to audio, you have to go over to YouTube right now.
I'm sorry. I will never
okay.
talk again during What's Going On in the World or your quirky fact.
No, I like it's part of what makes us us. Tell us what today is, Mo.
Friday. Oh. Yeah, what day is today?
Specific today
21st?
is no, today is the 21st of October.
So yeah, 21st. Okay.
Okay. What is today?
Gang sign. Today is Back to the Future Day.
Nice.
Because in the movie,
yes,
the date he put in was 21 October 2015.
Oh, nice. So 7 years ago. So like all that future stuff.
Yeah.
Should have been happening. So we should all be riding hoverboards already.
Well, they have like those, not skid marks, what do you call them? Segways in the, so I don't know why skid mark came out. Well, probably because you washed it. No, I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Not that a skid mark comes out of your mouth. What I'm trying to say is, okay, why aren't we, the question posed was, why aren't we on hoverboards? I am so tired. And what
I'm
I meant
just picturing now, like we're going to go to Washington, D.C. and take a skid mark tour.
Wait.
All the famous skid marks.
Oh, speaking of Rick Moranis.
You're making me wheeze.
As long as I don't make you peas. Okay. Oh, so the one interesting thing was fact that the screenwriters wrote that was that in, because the movie came out in 1985, they were saying that one of the most improbable things they can imagine happening, you know, like it wouldn't be till 2015 that the Cubs would win a World Series, which they actually won in 2016. So I thought that was kind of funny. Like, yeah, what's really the most outlandish thing that could happen? Oh, the Cubs could win the World Series. So,
but you think about like how they had the video calls and like how we were all like, wow, video calls. And like, what are we doing right now? We're doing a video
recording
call.
a podcast. Oh, got it. Yeah.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, like the tinfoil hats, which you wore in our quartet video. So.
Yes, I did.
So I just thought that was cool because,
that's awesome.
You know, like someone's going on, they're like, oh yeah, they went back to the date. It's kind of like the, what's your favorite date? Or how does that line go in Miss Congeniality? What's the best date? What's
your idea of the best date? And she says April
25th or something. Yeah. So yeah. I love people that catch it. All you need
is a light sweater. Then there's the Lindsay Lohan on October something. He asked what the date was. October 6th, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's October 6th. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, happy Back to the Future Day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. It makes you think about, like, that movie was a big deal when it came out. Like,
it's still good. Save the Watchtower.
It's still good. It holds up because it's supposed to be 80s. So it really has aged. We were talking about that the other day, because you and I watched the movie Liar Liar.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said, in my opinion, I think that movie has aged well, even though it's what is it, like 15, almost 20 years old?
Did we look it up? It's like a 97 movie?
Something like that. Yeah. But we decided, so longer. So it's still funny. Like the things about it are still funny. Yeah. You have the dated technology and stuff, but part of what makes Back to the Future what it is the whole 80s vibe. I was just watching Kimmy Schmidt, and there's a Back to the Future nod in there where they get out of a DeLorean and the one character's wearing the same. Anyway, it's kind of cool. So
that's cool.
That is a good 80s movie.
The 80s put out some good movies.
They did. So do you want to talk about that a little more today?
Yeah,
talk about
big hair and good movies. Yeah.
So we've talked about 80s movies before. But I think
sorry.
but there's more that we can. Well, that's when everybody who listens to our podcast found out that I hadn't watched The Breakfast Club.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You want to do another shared experience?
No. This is fine. I'm prepared.
Obviously, your favorite movie is from the 80s.
Yes.
Which is?
Yes. Oh, yes. The Princess Bride.
Or this is Spinal Tap. Speaking of pregnancies.
My favorite movie.
No. Yeah, Princess Bride. Because what's funny about Princess Bride is, did I tell you, I almost walked out of the theater.
Did you really?
Yeah. Because I didn't realize that it was not a mockumentary, but it was
a fairy tale.
spoof.
It was like
satire,
a
spoof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, satire. Anyway. So what are some other good, you like Pretty in Pink, right?
I love Pretty in Pink. Yeah. We watched that like when my sister and I were in college. I think we just had it on all the time in the background, and it's just so good.
So I didn't watch Pretty in Pink as much as I did 16 Candles, because like a lot of times, do they come out at the same time?
Well, they're both Molly Ringwald. They're similar. And see, I barely watched 16 Candles. I don't know that I've watched it more than like a couple of times.
Really?
But Pretty in Pink I have like memorized.
Right.
Again, Annie Potts. Annie Potts is in that too. She's
What?
in Ghostbusters and she's in Pretty in Pink.
Okay, I will go back and watch Pretty in Pink. You will go back and watch 16 Candles.
And just
we will not
so everybody
do it
knows,
together. I have
The
seen
Breakfast Club.
16 Candles is what you're going to say. Oh, yes. And yes, we rectified the Breakfast Club deficiency.
Due to Mo's shock and awe and disgust that I had not seen.
Oh,
The
there was
Breakfast Club.
oh, come on now. There was very little awe.
We did watch it. we did watch it. She sat me down, made me watch The Breakfast Club, and it was good.
Now, I'm going to argue that 16 Candles is better than Pretty in Pink, and here's why. And here's why. Have you seen the movie Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
I think I have.
Okay, well, then we're going to watch that before 16 Candles. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, there's a huge 16 Candles thread in there.
Okay.
And all I'm going to say is fanny pack, which will be all I need to say to you. Fanny pack, Argyle sweater, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Argyle sweater, vest, fanny pack.
Oh, you're a fan of the sweater vest.
I am, and you're a fan of the fanny pack.
Well, it's functional, yes.
So is a vest.
Did you let me take my? Oh, you did on my birthday. You let me take my fanny pack.
Oh, like I'm not going to let you do that on your birthday. Not a monster.
So I want to bridge over from. So since we had talked about 80s movies, I wanted to bridge over to one really obscure one, and Michael J. Fox is the bridge from Back to the Future to this one.
We're playing 6 Degrees of Michael J. Fox?
It's something like that, yes. So Michael J. Fox, I think it was the very first movie he ever did.
Family Ties was not a movie.
No, it was called Midnight Madness.
Okay.
And somehow my sister and I got a hold of this movie, and I think we video recorded it off of HBO or something, and we used to watch it a lot. And it was basically... we loved the concept. I think this was like kind of our pre-escape room.
Okay.
It was all of these teams, and they had this scavenger hunt all over the city that lasted all night. And the movie was called Midnight Madness. And it was great. And Michael J. Fox I think it was his very first movie that he ever did.
Yeah.
And
February of 1980. It was a Civil War flick.
So 1980, so very early 80s, but I don't know how we got a hold of that movie, but we loved it. We still quote it sometimes, but it's, so again, I think it was kind of the precursor to the idea of they had to solve, like, I know one quote we say from it is, SS Atari is mixed up and blind. It was one of their clues. And,
I'll have to see that.
And it has like a solve the puzzle, go to the next thing kind of vibe, but it was all these teams all over this town. I don't know if it's like New York City or whatever, but it was a thing that lasted like all night. And it was called Midnight Madness.
I've never heard of it.
I can even sing the theme song to the movie. Like I can still remember it. So
have you seen the movie Stir Crazy, which was also in 1980 with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder?
I think I was not allowed to watch it because in 1980 I was 8 years old and I don't think I was allowed to watch it.
Miss Sandy, can Katie come over and watch Stir Crazy with me?
That's the funny thing about some 80s movies, the early 80s movies, like I didn't watch because I was a kid. And so now I'll hear about a movie and be like, well, I guess I could watch that now if I want to, because I'm a grown up. So
Okay.
there's that.
Here's another movie. It came out in 1989. Same cast,
Okay.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Have you seen that?
No, I don't think I have.
Miss Sandy, can Katie come over and watch See No Evil, Hear No Evil? So the idea with this one is Gene Wilder is deaf and Richard Pryor is blind. And
Oh
the
my
two
gosh.
and I'll tell you what, Stir Crazy, which I need to go watch that again because it was really
Yeah.
good. And I need to look a couple more.
I really like Gene Wilder because he was the original Willy Wonka.
Right.
And he was amazing. He was amazing in that movie.
Here's another one. Haunted Honeymoon, 1986.
You've told me about this movie.
I cannot find this movie. So if anybody's looking for a last minute gift idea for Christmas or Hanukkah or anything, I would like to know Haunted Honeymoon.
Okay, you've talked about this movie before.
I honestly, I have tried to buy it. I have tried to download it. I will go to the theater and pirate it if I have to, but I cannot find it. And I remember thinking it was so good and it's so funny and some clever puns, but like Dom DeLuise, Gene Wilder, Gilda Radner.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
good cast.
Isn't that, and again, I think it's funny how anything we watched in the 80s, we were, kids becoming teenagers. So we see things through that lens, but there was still humor that you got.
Yeah.
I feel like our quirky senses of humor were being developed then.
Yeah.
And there were still things that we got and thought were funny, maybe didn't even know why they were funny.
Yeah.
But
So
I love that.
Just like you can sing the theme song, I was remembered from Haunted Honeymoon. There's this one time when this lady was kissed this other lady's husband, and the two women run into each other in the hallway, and she goes, "Oh, what's the name of your lipstick?" She goes, "Oh, it's Passion Purple." She goes, "Well, stop passion it around." And I'm like, I just remember thinking that was funny,
Yeah.
But,
Get the pun stuff right.
Yeah, but I think it's maybe a little bit risque. So, Miss Sandy, can Katie come over and watch Haunted Honeymoon?
I think she said yes.
Yeah. That's what we should do, is just have an 80s. I'll put my hair in a side pony or just wear your hair on the side of me. And then we can watch 80s movies.
That would be great. Another one that we loved, and they're doing a reboot of it, is The Neverending Story.
Was there a dragon in that?
Yes.
I wasn't allowed to watch that because the dragon was a sexual.
His name was Falcor.
Not sexual reference, a drug reference. Like Puff Puff the Magic Dragon, I believe.
I never, that flew right over my head for
Just
sure.
up in smoke, yeah.
But I remember this was before we had, the internet, we could look anything up. I remember we went to see it multiple times and I was trying very hard to remember all the names of the characters. And I remember I took a piece of paper and a pencil with me into the theater and would try to write down their names there was Falcor and Atreyu. And I mean, this is before you could go home and just Google everything. And we went to see it multiple times. We were pretty obsessed with it. And there's a reboot coming out. I think next year. They just announced that it's a
Was
remake.
it animated or was it like part animated, part?
No, not animated at all. It was all live action.
Where did they get the dragon? Oh, that's right. That's right. Back in the 1980s, they still roamed the earth. So yeah. All those dinosaurs.
Muppet looking thing. It's a cool movie. I mean, I don't know if I'm betting you it didn't age well, but I thought it was pretty cool when I was a kid. So
I was thinking about it. There's an aging well joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to make it. Did you, have you gone back and seen it recently?
I don't think so.
No. So like the thing else, having seen Top Gun, the new one, and then going back and watching Top Gun, I'm like, oh my God, I believe they used this green screen. It's just like, oh my God. It's like, hey, we're in a plane. I don't know, shift left. Oh, there we go. Shift right. Okay. Like, oh my Lord, the special effects compared to the new one.
Yeah.
It was, fantastic. Which
That's
you
like
still haven't
the
seen
old,
that, have you?
Star Wars movies or like the old Raiders of the, that was another one that was big in the 80s. The Raiders of the Lost Ark movies. I thought those were so cool.
Well, I'm not into archaeologists with whips, but if that's what cracks your whip, I don't know.
When did that one come out?
In the 80s.
The first one came out.
86.
Can you hear us Googling, guys? Right? 81.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
About 10 years
81.
old. Yeah.
That was a pretty big deal when it came out, too.
Well, yeah. The innuendos and the double entendres. So. Search for the lost treasure. Yeah. We get
And
it.
then I feel like the sequel, what's the sequel? Temple of Doom?
Tomb of the Lost, Tomb Raider. Laura Croft.
No. No, it was Temple of Doom, I think was the second one. 84. So that one came out in 84. It's good.
There you
80s were
have
good
it.
to Harrison Ford. So once again, this is a topic I think we could always come back and revisit. But listeners, we would love to know, what were your favorite 80s movies and what were like the really obscure ones?
I was just going to say that, the obscure ones.
What are the really obscure ones that, like, I'm telling you, I don't know that I've ever met anyone else who ever watched Midnight Madness but my sister. So, like, what are the ones that you just stumbled on and you really liked that weren't like the big box office hits?
That's what we want to know.
That's what we want to know.
And someone find me Haunted Honeymoon.
I was
so
just
I can
going to
watch
say,
it.
and you know what else is funny about some of those 80s movies is they would come out on TV and we would record them.
Yep.
And that was the version we would watch. And I remember my dad really liked Smokey and the Bandit. And my sister told me several years ago, she said, man, she goes, I went to watch Smokey and the Bandit. She goes, I had no idea the language was, because we watched a made-for-TV version. Yeah. She goes, the language in that is just awful. She goes, I had no idea because we watched this sanitized version of Smokey and the Bandit.
Is that when they had like the voice? Was it just cut out, or they have the voiceover?
They had the voiceover.
We're gonna take this gosh darn car and we're gonna ram it into the puppy building.
Exactly. It was all overdubbed. So, but that's what we knew.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So what are your really obscure 80s movies that nobody else, knows, or 90s? We'll include those of you that are maybe a little bit younger than we are.
No, go back and watch it. Do your homework.
Go back.
80s. Only the 80s. That's it.
Haunted Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Midnight Madness.
I gotta watch it. Stir Crazy. See no evil, hear no evil.
Never Ending Story.
Bam. In Top Gun.
Falcor.
And can someone get Katie a lighted pen? That's like the original Wikipedia. Like you're in there like, I'm gonna someday there's gonna be repository for all this useless information.
We were so obsessed with the movie, we had to know everything about it, and that was the only way you could know things about it.
So when did the movie When Harry Met Sally come out?
I have no idea. I will Google.
Have you seen that? 1980.
Oh yeah,
1989. Yep. So, since you were,
I was apparently old enough to watch that one.
Miss Sandy. Never mind. No. So in the spirit, because you overshared with going into the theater and writing things down, I actually memorized by writing down the script when she orders the salad. I like the chef salad, please, and the apple pie a la mode. I like the pie heated. No, the ice cream on top. I want on the side. And I like strawberries and vanilla if you have it. If not, then no ice cream, just whipped cream. Not even the pie. No, just the pie, but then not heated. I wrote that whole thing out so I could memorize it.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
I don't know what time zone I'm in. I can't tell you geographically what state I'm in, but I can remember that.
Yeah, and I can sing the theme song for Midnight Madness. How does that serve me well at all?
Yeah, there's useless information fired across the synaptic gap.
I just had to change my Starbucks app password again because I couldn't remember it. But I can sing for you the whole theme song of Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
Here's where we are, folks. This is 50. All right. Well,
anyway,
I'm gonna close us out today.
Thank you.
With a gratitude quote, and I'll tell you what, Moe. There's a book that I want to get a hold of because a lot of the gratitude quotes I've been finding are from this book, and it's called "The Light in the Heart" by Roy T. Bennett.
Cool.
And it just seems like it's a really positive book. So, listeners, if any of you have read this book, I'd love to hear your opinions on it. But it's called "The Light in the Heart," and this is a quote from that book.
Do you think the light in the heart could have illuminated your pencil writing when you were in the theater?
Should have gotten a little headlamp. A little
no, then people
Katie
no, but you're in Ohio. People are going to think you're a minor. There's child labor. It's just all.
It's a whole thing.
Anyway, sorry.
This is my gratitude quote from "The Light in the Heart" by Roy T. Bennett. Each day brings new opportunities, allowing you to constantly live with love. Be there for others. Bring a little light into someone's day. Be grateful and live each day to the fullest.
I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to get a hold of this Light in the Heart. It looks like it's good stuff.
Yeah. I like that, being there for somebody else. I mean, that's kind of what this whole life experience is all about.
That's right, guys. So
Awesome.
find yourself. I'm grateful for you, Moe,
Grateful for you.
that we're able to do that for each other. And I hope all of you listening out there have found your person that can be there for you too.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I should have done this shout out at the beginning, but I ran into a friend of mine down when I was in Alabama, Jessica, and she was talking about how she goes, I listen to your podcast and I get it started, but then the kids are just crazy. And so I meant to do it in the very first second, but now I will email her and let her know that I gave her a shout out at the very end. So she's got to listen to the whole thing. But anyway. So.
Excellent. And I have a quick shout out too for my friend Greg, who I was talking to on Facebook recently. Greg and I were childhood friends. We grew up on the same, when I was like in kindergarten, we like lived on the same street, and he and I were recently talking on Facebook, and he made mention of the Mo and Katie show.
Awesome.
And he would, he's somebody who practices gratitude. So big shout out to my friend Greg for listening and letting us know that he's listening.
Awesome. And to Jessica, I hope the kids are giving you breaks so you can make it this far.
Just hide in the bathroom, Jessica. That's how it works.
Is my computer smoking or what?
I don't know.
I saw like a wisp of...
It was a wisp of positivity.
Okay. That's better than the other solutions that are going through my head right now. A, my computer's smoking, or B, it's a ghost. So...
It's Falcor.
You mean Falcor? All right. I will close us out for good and say, be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!
I'm going to go find that ghost that just poofed up.
Atreyu! If you made it this far, congrats!
Woo! You are part of our elite tribe of weirdos, and there aren't too many people who like us like you do.
But that's where we need your help. Rate, subscribe, follow, and share this podcast.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Follow us on social media and tag us in any of your Mo and Katie show interactions.
Because we give you homework
Using the hashtag TMKSPod.
The Mo and Katie Show has been produced, edited, scripted, recorded, catered, directed, and engineered by Mo and Katie. Our theme song is It Is Fun by HookedSounds.com.
Here's wishing you gratitude, humor, and positivity until we see you next time.